Sixers win. Can we say it again? Sixers win. It was great to see this. This team came in, played hard, and it was good to hand Minnesota a loss because when we went out to Minnesota, they really wiped the floor with us. They came here. We started to do the same thing, but it got a little dicey towards the end, which it usually does. We don't really close out third quarters too well, and the fourth wasn't too pretty either, but who cares? As long as we got the W in the column, it's all that matters. Got a different setup here. Got my new mic that I got for Christmas and the boom. But what a battle this was between these two up-and-coming bigs. I mean, Joel Embiid and Karl Anthony Towns. I know everybody's been waiting to see this a second time around. Karl Anthony played really well when we were out in Minnesota. Embiid didn't play too well. He had like 10 points. He was in foul trouble. But good to see the big man stay on the floor and really bang with this young kid, too. He put in 25 points. He shut down Towns for most of the game, but then he got hot in the third quarters when they started to make their run. But I think this is going to be an up-and-coming battle for years to come. The T-Wolves are very young, but they're going to be competitive in years to come. I think we'll be seeing this team in the finals at one point in the future. But great to see. T.J. McConnell played well. I think he embodies what this city is. He's just a real gritty player. He goes out there, plays hard, and does everything he needs to. He's gotten better. He gets a lot of hate, but I don't mind him. He's not the greatest point guard, but I'll take him. He's got heart. He plays hard, and that's all I really care about. And he can manage a game. He can play point guard. So he's intelligent. And Covington, man, did this guy need this bucket or what? Oh, God. He gets booed mercilessly every game. Yeah, he went 1 for 9 from three-point range. Yeah, he takes some awful shots. Yeah, he can't hit open shots most of the time, but he does everything else really well. Plays really gritty defense. He gets rebounds, and he gets some steals. I don't care. The guy plays his heart out. He doesn't have to drop 25 a night. He doesn't have to hit open three-pointers. Would it be nice if he did? Yeah, but hey, you give what you can take. And for him to hit that shot at the end of the game, it couldn't have happened to a better guy. So kudos to him. He also shut down one of their up-and-coming stars and one of their best players in Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins had 8 points. The guy was barely on the stat sheet. So you got to give him credit for that. Something. I really feel bad for this guy, but it was great to see him hit that putback. And what a play drawn up by Brett Brown. I was down at the game thinking, here we go. God knows they're going to give it to Embiid. He's just going to throw up a shot or not even get it off, or we're going to get a 5-second violation, which we've seen throughout the season. But hey, it was great. They got it in. He hit it off the backboard, and it went in with 0.2 seconds, tenths of a second to play. So great win. Zach LaVine went off. Hey, that's okay because we don't really have any guard play at all. They can't guard, and I really like what I saw out of the Joel Embiid and the Nerlens combination. I want to see that play a little bit more forward. Jahlil Okafor didn't really get out there. He doesn't play well with Noel. He doesn't play well with Embiid. I don't know what's to come with this guy. Do we put him out there to just get some minutes so he can become trade bait? I don't know if anybody really wants this dude. I mean, we've talked about it before. He just looks lost on defense. I don't know. I just don't know anymore what we can do with this man. He just doesn't fit well. And the combination of guys that Brett is throwing out there, this has just got to stop. And where is Richaun Holmes? Can we please get this guy some minutes? Nerlens getting in there, so he's getting a little bit more acclimated to the season. He's getting some playing time more and more each game, which I'm glad to see. Kind of missed the flat top, Nerlens. Don't know what's going on with your hair, but whatever. You go out there, play hard, block shots, do what you do. That's fine, but this combination of Embiid and Noel, I really want to see play it further. If he does happen to stay on this team, this could be a good combination down low. If they could really run together, I think that would be awesome to play. They can both pass. They can both block shots. You could send Noel out on the perimeter. So it would be really fun to watch. But, great win. We ended the year 2016 with a win. We started off the new year with a win. Hopefully this is a trend. But I was wondering, what do you guys think is going to happen with this? Are we just going to keep Noel? Does this really look like the brain trust is going to keep him on? Or would you like to see this combination of Noel and Embiid? And would you rather trade uh, the big man Okafor to Boston? I've been hearing a lot of trade talks with Boston, but Avery Bradley's name has been coming up. I would really love to see that, especially since we're going out to Boston to play our arch rivals. So it would be interesting to see that. And Embiid, can this man not lead the All-Star break in votes? He is shattering, and he's going to win Rookie of the Year. We all know that. I think he's got the most votes for the All-Star for the All-Star game, and for what he's done. The man is just well deserving. Always a joy to play when I'm down there. So it's interesting to see if he does get in, if he's going to play at all, or he'll just be a reserve. I hope he plays a little bit. You know, he is on the minutes restriction or whatever, but awesome to see. He got into Towns' head, too. That was really great to see because he's such a mild-mannered kid. And to see him get a technical, and he was throwing stuff, he was punching the chair. So that was great. Embiid was really getting in his head. But what a great matchup to watch these two kids play. I mean, Towns is so athletic. He's more athletic than Joel, but he can dunk, he can shoot. I hope we, at some point further down the road, meet these guys in the finals. It would be so fun to watch. There's been trade talks about Zach LaVine going somewhere. I know this is a pipe dream, but imagine him fitting into this scheme. God, that would be great guard play. It would be better maybe than even drafting a young kid. It would take a lot. I don't see them running anybody on our roster. I know they really want to get some veterans in there because they have so much youth. That's why they've had a lot of trouble this year. They figured Tom Thibodeau would come in, really turn these guys around, help them out a little bit. It doesn't seem to be working out. They got one of the worst records. They're up there with us with losses. They've played awful all season. They've lost a lot of close games too, but that's going to come, and that's growing pains when you have a really young team like they do. So they want to get some veterans in there. I know they don't want to trade Wiggins, they don't want to trade Towns, and they don't want to trade LaVine, but take your pick. Who are you going to get rid of? I still think LaVine's the odd man out. And for some reason, if we can get this done and get LaVine, please, Brian Colangelo, get this done. This guy would fit perfect in our scheme. He would be loved by the city. He can shoot, he can dunk. He would rejuvenate there's more excitement into this team and add another young piece along with Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons when he does come back. I know I've heard middle of January. Now I'm hearing after this All-Star break. It's really getting closer to where I just want to see this kid out there. I can't take it anymore. I know we have to look towards his future and be cognizant of that, but I just want to get this kid out here and see what he can do with Noel, Embiid, all these guys, Stauskas. And it's good to see TJ come in. I think he's been getting a lot more minutes, and it's good to see him not fouling up as much. But great team win, and let's hope this is a trend and keep this going. All right, guys, this is the Gaff with the Bitter Birds signing out. I'll see you guys in the next show.